This company may not exist in 5 years. Now look, everybody always talks about IPOs, new companies that are being created, new companies that are coming onto the market. But one thing we don't really talk about are every year companies just die. They just go away and they no longer exist. That happened last year, it's going to happen this year, it's going to happen next year. And what I want to do is I want to talk about one company in particular that I believe will not exist in 5 years. A company that you probably haven't really even been thinking about lately, but I just want to point out how this company is just showing warning signs that it may just die and just go away, or just maybe get absorbed and bought out by like a private equity firm and then rolled into something else. So what company am I talking about? I am talking about Kodak. Kodak, the filmmaker. Kodak stock has been dropping like a rock in the longest bull market in history. If you look at their stock, they have fallen in the past year alone 50%, while the stock market has risen 10%, and they have continued to fall. And they've been making a couple of moves to show that they're still relevant in this in 2018, and still the stock continues to fall. One of the recent announcements they said was that they were going to go into doing a blockchain project for digital image rights, and the stock did pop. The stock almost doubled, but as soon as it popped, it just started dropping again like a rock. The crypto project has a couple of names. It's known as Kodak Coin and Kodak One. It's just basically, a lot of people are seeing this as just a gimmick that Kodak just slapped on a blockchain project, figuring that, well, blockchain is really popular, that everybody will start buying their stock, and I looked at the company again. But now, the stock is essentially a penny stock now, because as of the time I'm recording this, it's under $5 a share, and stocks are under $5 a share are considered penny stocks. Kodak has no real innovative products in the pipeline. They don't have any real plans that you can look at. Currently, the company has a market cap of $208 million, and they have no PE ratio at all. So this is a company that in the past was one of really the blue chip companies out there. If you thought of film stock, you thought of Kodak. And Kodak is looking to fail. And here's the reason why I believe it's going to fail, is that Kodak has been falling in a stock market that has been rising, and eventually all bull markets turn into bear markets. What's going to happen when there's a bear market? There's no one who's going to want to buy Kodak, and when people need to get liquidity, the few people who have money in Kodak are going to pull it out. And at that point, Kodak is just going to have trouble getting investor money. So when you look at it that way, we have a pretty good chance of having a bear market within the next 5 years. And when that happens, when people pull stock money out of Kodak stock, and in bear markets, it's a lot harder to get funding. At that point, the only way Kodak can really survive is just to sell off whatever assets they have left. And I don't see them surviving through the next bear market, which will most likely happen within the next 5 years. So unless Kodak can come up with some sort of miracle project that nobody knows about, their time is very limited in this world. So take a look at Kodak, study the numbers for yourselves. If you disagree, let me know in the comment section. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.